What's what's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com coming to you live on 4/21/2026. I'm doing our 2026 Topps Heritage Baseball Choose Team 4-box break number 3. All right, so this came out of a sealed case. The sealed case was broken and open on break number 2. I took the top 4 boxes, the top third of the case out. We just did that as break 1. Break 2 is the middle, and the bottom of the case are these 3 for this break. And that's what I'll probably do for any breaks that I do with the cases, something similar to that at least. All right, so there's our boxes for this one. Now, all cards are going to ship. Hits are going to be Relics Autos, the light blue speckles. Okay. Who's got who in the break? Joe W. has the Diamondbacks, Chris M. has the Braves, and Joe W. has the Orioles. Chris M. has the Red Sox. T. has the Cubbies. Dan B. has the White Sox. Jeffrey S. has the Reds. William D. with the Guardians. Aaron F. has the Rockies. Detroit Tigers, Joe W. Matthew F. Astros. Michael M. Royals. Joe W. with the Angels. Michael M. Dodgers. Joe W. Marlins. Dan B. with the Brewers. Aaron F. has the Twins. Dean E. with the Mets. Michael M. with the Yankees. Athletics, Dan B. Alan K. with the Phillies. Joe W. with the Pirates. Bill H. with the Padres. Dan B. with the Giants. Aaron F. with the Mariners. Dan B. with the Cardinals. Joe W. has the Rays. Michael W. with his Rangers. Christopher M. with the Blue Jays. And the Washington Nationals with our Aaron F. Is that what we're cheering for, Joe? Joe, I looked over. Why I was laughing there was I saw the AA Ron. And I just... I just lost it. Good stuff. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, here we go. So we're going to do 2 at a time like we've been doing. Take those out. Seems like the hits in each box are in the upper right corner. So like down there with the packs I took out. Don't know if it's true or not, but that's what it seemed like with this case. Alright, let's open these boxes, or packs, I should say, for the boxes. So box 1's packs coming at us right now. Guys, check your emails. A 40% coupon just went off for basketball for this week to celebrate the playoff start, and essentially one-time use, but it can be used on the randoms and on the team styles. Going to be getting a new desk in here, so starting in May. Girlfriend's moving up here and in. We're going to redo the whole office here because she's going to work out of it too. So, maybe running a lot, listing a bunch of breaks, running a bunch of coupons as I get the office restart, or resituated, I should say. Dude, if you call your shot with a Paul Skeens, Nolan Ryan dual auto. And the things I've been calling black are apparently dark gray borders, not black borders. Let's see if we can keep up the average of 6 autos per case here. We pulled 2 in the first half, 2 or first third, 2 in the second third. You have been manifesting good. I will give you that, buddy. Right. All right, here we go. Remember, everything's going to ship. The blue sparkles are going to be the with the hits, along with numbered cards and autos and relics. All right, so let's focus here. All right, there we go. Jacob Wilson Cup card. Again, everything ships, so the cards flipped and things like that. That could be short prints, stuff like that. Kyle Bradish Chrome. All right, here we go. Samuel Basallo. Rookie for the Orioles. Joe Ryan. Willie McCovey. All right, Victor Scott. Like, I feel like, hey, maybe that auto was the case hit, but I feel like there should be something else in here. Kyle Isbell. Cards like this, upper left, unless they're numbered, then we would random them. George Foster there. There's Basallo again. Caleb Durbin. Michael Harris II. All right, we got a black chrome. First one of these we've gotten. Nice color match, too. Look at that. That's pretty slick. That is to 77. 37 out of 77. Black chrome. Kobe Delicious Mayo. Joe W. and the Orioles. Joe, it's like the teams sit there. No one picks them up. You're like, let's do it. And then those teams, for whatever reason, boom, something. It's so cool looking. Wait till you get your hands on this one. It's probably my favorite looking card we pulled out of this. All right. We got Yuri Perez, Bob Seymour, rookies cards. All right, here we go. What do we got? Ryan Mountcastle, Carlos Correa, dark gray. Two flipped over here. Miguel Vargas, Drake Baldwin, Cup. How about an Ohtani Chrome? Not numbered, but definitely sleeve that up for the Dodgers. All right, what else we got here? All right, we got a relic. Jeff McNeil, Mets with the pinstripe. Dean E. getting that one. Dean E. getting that one. There we go. Congrats, Dean. Oh, get this here yet. Jorge Polanco. Yamamoto. Who's this? Andrew Wu, right? Or Brian Wu. Jazz Chisholm Enterprise. Edgar Quero. Piazza hits career home run number 400, Chrome. All right. Yamamoto. Corbin Carroll, dark gray border, and Christian Javier. All right, let me put these away. All right, let's see what we got next. Young Ho Lee. Gunner. A lot of Orioles in these two with the blue speckles. Matt Shaw Cup card. There's Yainer Diaz. Or Yainer Diaz. We got Patrick Bailey for the Giants. Ronald Acuna Jr. We'll just keep going back and forth here. Ohtani base. Here's Corbin Burns, silver. Again, all the cards ship. Carlos Marvez. These are all over the place here. O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates. Zach Neto. Noelvi Marte. Yuri Perez. Trey Sweeney for the Tigers. Danny Jansen and Jackson Merrill gray. Or dark gray, if you will. Eduardo Rodriguez. C.J. Abrams. We got a Zach Geloff. Turn back the clock. Cabrera. Harrison Bader. Bubba Chandler rookie. All right, another relic and then a blue behind it. Austin Riley for the Braves. Chris M. Chris M getting that one. All right, my goal is not to open another. I just opened or ran out of 108 points. I don't want to open a new one because I want all autos the rest of the way, unless it's a relic auto. But then I'll need to be like a 130 point or something. So. All right, let me get rid of these base cards here out of the way for a second. All right, we got to 150, 138 out of 150. Robinson Pena for the Blue Jays. That's Christopher M. Getting that one. All right, Dylan Dingler. There's a Caglianone. Why? I was talking about this card today to a couple of my students who collect. No problem saying Caglianone. But get on the camera, just like whatever. Royals. Hunter Brown, dark gray. All right, Dylan Dingler again. Ooh, we got one of those perforated. Are you kidding me? Joe, do you have them in this? No, Micah does. Michael M has them in this. But check that out. The perforated edges, or whatever they're calling it. That's probably going for like $100. So Caglianone, perforated edges. And the last one here, Justin Martinez for the Diamondbacks. All right, 2 more boxes to go here. Put these away. All right, put those over there. And let's go for the last 2 boxes of the case and the last 2 boxes of this break. Do you guys who are still out there watching, all 8 of you, do you guys want me to get more Heritage? Do you want me to list another set of Heritage breaks? Or are we good on Heritage? The price on it just keeps going up and up and up, which is crazy. But there's got to be some big cards still out there. See another perforated edges. I'll just keep calling it that till I look it up. ticket stub. Few more here, and we'll get to it. All right, here we go. Good luck. All right, Alcantara or Alcantara. Zach McKinstry. Connor Norby, Chrome. Move this back just a little here. There we go. All right, what do we got here? Nolan, I can't see it. Chenal. Francisco Lindor, dark gray. Volpe there. Jazz Chisholm. We got a silver Mason Miller. Guy's been on fire. Keibert Ruiz. All right, we got Robert Hassel III. Take this stack and put it in here. Okay. Gavin Sheets. CJ Abrams. That's Pete Crow Armstrong. Jordan Lawler. Andrew Abbott. Parker Messick. Andre Granillo. Okay, Jansen dark gray. Here it is. Kyle Manzardo. Ticket stub, frayed edges. Stamp. There's a Mazzardo. Kerry Carpenter. Max Fried. Mike Trout. And another relic. Ozzie Albies. Alright, so we're behind pace now on the... Well, we're going to lose the pace of half the case being... autos, but that's alright. So Braves is Chris M. Couple of Braves relics for Chris. So I have Chris M and Christopher M.A. So I have Chris M.A.Y. and Christopher M.A.H. So Christopher M.A.Y. getting that one. Alright, what do we got here? Jeremy Pena. Alright. Kyle Schwarber. Cam Schlittler. Mark Vientos. Chris Bryant, dark gray. Brian Rocchio, record breaker. And Brooks Baldwin. All right, put these back. There, and our last box of this break and of the 3-break case break. Yeah. So here we go. Ryan O'Hearn, good luck. Jake Mangum. Jorge Polanco. Miguel Vargas. Otto Lopez. Freddie Peralta. Josh Young. All right, what do we got here? Jose Ramirez. Jaden Hill. Glass now. Junior Caminario, the Enterprise. Jacob Young, Geraldo Perdomo, Kyle Isbell, Kyle Tucker, Jackson Holiday, Harry Ford Chrome, these base cards away before I knock them over. All right. Edwin Diaz, Ellie De La Cruz. There's a Scooble Skeens. Dark gray. Go to the team on the left. We got another Slade Ciccone. Slade Ciccone for the Guardians. William D. getting that one. So that's our third perforated side, or whatever you want to call them. I think we pulled 5 total in the case. We didn't get any buybacks in this half. We had all the buybacks in break number 1. Ronald Acuna Jr. And a last relic. Trey Turner, Fighting Phils, Alan K. So 4 autos out of the whole case. Not bad. Which gave us 9 relics, actually. For the fact that the one had 3 relics. One box had 2 relics in it, I should say. Geraldo Perdomo. We got a Marcelo Mayer. Michael Harris. Make sure we have nothing the rest of the way here. Corel Inez. And Brandon Sprout. All right, so put these away. Chrome cards and put them all together. All right. Cut these. We'll case these up, guys. Appreciate you filling up these breaks. Be on the lookout for maybe another case of Heritage being listed. There is, check your emails for a 40% coupon off of all basketball this week. Both team and the randoms that are on the site. Also look for, take these out. Break schedule this weekend, next week. Gonna be doing some basketball, I think, and I'm gonna look and see what else I can get my hands on. Definitely gonna look into listing some Chrome Black, some Chrome Football. I think I'm gonna do a mixer of Hobby, Mega, and because Jumbo being like $2,300 a box is just insane in my hand, but you know. All right. And as always, if you guys want something to break, please reach out, and if I can do it, I'll do it. I'll set up the break, whatever you want. All right, all those are encased. Now let's hard sleeve them up. Keeping it rolling. Uh, 2026 Panini Prospect Edition. All right, I'll look into it. Maybe we could do it as a... I don't know. I'll have to look in to see the checklist and everything. Love a good kaboom. All right, a couple more here. All right, guys. Appreciate you filling this one up and everything else this last 2 days. Have 4 breaks done. Appreciate it. More baseball will be listed on the site, guys.